I would kick your ass.
Bill Russell is a basketball legend, with 11 championship rings to his name. But behind the trophies and celebrations, he carried a heavy burden of personal struggles and sorrow. Today, we're going to uncover the untold story of this iconic athlete. Let's get into it. Bill Russell was born on February 12, 1934, in West Monroe, Louisiana, to Charles and Katie Russell. Growing up in a segregated town, Bill and his family often faced racism. One time, his dad was threatened with a shotgun at a gas station because he didn't wait his turn behind the white customers. Bill's early years in basketball were challenging. He was a good athlete but didn't make the junior high basketball team because he couldn't grasp the game initially. In high school, he almost got cut again, but his coach saw potential in him and encouraged him to improve his fundamentals. This coach's support meant a lot, especially since Bill had faced negativity from other authority figures before. Bill eventually became known for his unique defensive play in basketball. He was advised to stay flat-footed to play better defense, but he found his style by jumping to block shots, which really paid off. He was so good that he later led his college team, the San Francisco Dons, to 2 NCAA championships and played for the U.S. team in the 1956 Olympics, bringing home a gold medal. Bill's professional career was legendary. He was drafted by the Boston Celtics and became a key player, helping them win 11 NBA championships. He was known for his incredible defense and rebounding skills. Later in his career, he even became the first black coach in the NBA to win a championship. After retiring, Bill didn't just disappear. He coached other teams, commented on games, wrote books, and continued to influence basketball. He was honored numerous times, including having the NBA Finals MVP award named after him and receiving the Presidential Medal of Freedom for both his sports achievements and his civil rights work. You know, it's safe to say Bill Russell was truly a giant both on the basketball court and in his civil rights efforts, but he definitely faced his fair share of tough spots. What truly happened? Let's get into it, but before that, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks. He dealt with significant racial abuse, especially in Boston, which was pretty tough on him. Imagine, his own home was vandalized with hateful messages. This kind of hostility was a clear sign of the times and the challenges he faced as a prominent black athlete. And talking about Boston, Russell's relationship with the fans there was kind of a roller coaster. Lots of fans absolutely loved his incredible talent and the strong stands he took on social issues, but not everyone liked him speaking out. His willingness to address racial injustices sometimes rubbed people the wrong way, creating a bit of a divide. Russell didn't just stick to basketball, he was right in the thick of activism too. He threw his support behind the civil rights movement and was outspoken against the Vietnam War, which wasn't always popular. Some folks thought athletes should just focus on the game and keep their opinions to themselves. But that wasn't Russell. He wasn't afraid to use his voice for what he believed was right, despite the backlash. On a personal note, Russell was a pretty private guy. He wasn't one to seek out the spotlight off the court, preferring to keep to himself. This sometimes led people to think he was aloof or even arrogant, but really, he was just more about keeping his private life, well, private. His family life had its challenges too. Russell admitted that he wasn't always there for his kids when they were growing up, as he was so engrossed in his career and activism. He later tried to mend those relationships, but the early years missed left an impact. Russell's love life also made headlines, having been married 4 times. Back in those days, that was definitely talk of the town material, considering how people viewed marriage and divorce. In the locker room, Russell was known for setting the bar high. He was tough and expected a lot from his teammates, which could create some tension. His demanding nature and sharp critiques weren't always easy for everyone to handle. Despite these controversies, it's crucial to remember the full scope of who Bill Russell was. More than just an athlete, he was a pioneer who used his platform to fight for justice and change. His legacy is about so much more than basketball. It's about inspiring generations to stand up for what's right and to make a difference wherever they can. He really was a trailblazer, both on and off the hardwood. Sure, the controversies were serious, but he was a legend, no doubt. Russell kicked off his college days at the University of San Francisco back in 1952, quickly making waves on the freshman basketball team by racking up an average of 20 points per game. By the end of 1953, he was already a star on the varsity team under coach Phil Woolpert. Woolpert loved a good defensive game, and that played right into Russell's strengths. He wasn't just a regular player, he was exceptional at defense, which really helped the team stand out. In 1954, Woolpert did something pretty groundbreaking by starting 3 African-American players, including Russell. That wasn't common at the time and really set a new precedent in college basketball. During his time at USF, Russell developed a unique defensive style. Instead of just sticking to his own guy, he'd dart around, helping out wherever he could and making it tough for opponents to get a shot off. He was so good that Sports Illustrated once commented that the sport might need new rules if he got any better at scoring. The NCAA even changed some rules because of him, like making the area near the basket wider, just to level the playing field a bit. Off the court, things weren't always easy. Russell and his teammates often faced racism, especially during away games. One time in Oklahoma City, they weren't allowed to stay in any of the local hotels because of their race. So they all stuck together and slept in a college dorm that was closed for the season. It was a tough situation, but it also brought them closer as a team. By the time he graduated, Russell had not only left his mark with 2 NCAA championships, but had also grown incredibly strong from facing and overcoming such adversity. Those college years at USF really shaped him into both the amazing player and the resilient person he became. Bill Russell truly stands as a legend in the world of North American sports. His career is packed with highlights, including winning 11 NBA championships with the Boston Celtics over 13 seasons. Not only did he shine as a player, but he also made history as the NBA's first black head coach, leading his team to 2 more titles. Russell's talents weren't confined to professional basketball. He also claimed a NCAA championship with the University of San Francisco and followed that up with an NBA title, making him one of the rare athletes to win back-to-back championships in college and then in the pros. His prowess wasn't limited to just team successes. He also took home an Olympic gold medal in 1956. On the court, Russell was a rebounding powerhouse, setting records that still stand. He was the first NBA player to average over 20 rebounds per game in a season, a feat he achieved 10 times. His defensive skills were unmatched, often credited with elevating the art of defense in the NBA. Russell was also a clutch performer in crucial games. Playing in 11 deciding games throughout his career, he never lost one, showcasing his ability to perform under pressure. Off the court, he was known for his intense focus and drive to win, even if it meant being so nervous he'd get sick before games. Sadly, Bill passed away at his home in Mercer Island, Washington on July 31, 2022. He was 88 years old. His family announced his passing in a tweet, sharing their loss with the world. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver weighed in with high praise, calling Russell the greatest champion in all of team sports. This statement really speaks volumes about Russell's legacy and the immense respect he garnered throughout his career and beyond. He wasn't just a phenomenal player. He was a trailblazer who left an indelible mark on the sport. If you found this deep dive into the untold story of Bill Russell fascinating, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more incredible stories like this one.